Please turn your attention to the track in front of the press box as we proudly introduce our newest inductees into the Mount Tabor High School Spartan Hall of Fame, recognizing individuals who have excelled in academics, arts, athletics, and service during our school's proud 50-year history. They are joined tonight by Principal Ed Weiss, Spartan Hall of Fame Chairperson Aaron Plum, and committee members Jane Potter, Paul Kennedy, and Alan Proctor. Dr. Thomas L. Brown has been a generous supporter of Mount Tabor athletics. When the school system was making cuts to the athletic departments in the 1990s, Dr. Brown saw an opportunity to help the athletes of his children's school. With Dr. Brown's donations, Mount Tabor purchased new uniforms for several sports, built new dugouts for softball, added a batting facility, and upgraded the weight room. On many other occasions and without display, he provided financial assistance to students. Dr. Brown is an associate professor of obstetrics and gynecology at Wake Forest University School of Medicine and has watched many of the babies he delivered attend and graduate from Mount Tabor. Congratulations, Dr. Brown. John Cartieri graduated in 1995 from Mount Tabor, where his AP English teacher encouraged his talent for writing. While at Mount Tabor, he took classes in radio and television. After graduation, he attended UNC School of the Arts and then moved to Los Angeles. After initially struggling as a writer, he landed a role as an assistant on the HBO series Eastbound and Down. While on the show, he worked his way up to become a lead writer. His other writing credits include the HBO series Vice Principals and a movie for Netflix, The Legacy of White-tailed Deer. Currently, he is the executive producer of the Tracy Morgan Project. Congratulations, John. Lanny Cook. After graduating from Wake Forest University in 1972 and teaching at Jefferson Junior High School, Lanny Cook spent 22 years of his career at Mount Tabor. Cook taught physical education and coached several sports, including varsity softball and junior varsity basketball. In teaching and coaching, he strove to develop unselfish team players. While at Mount Tabor, Coach Cook won more than 100 games, though winning was secondary to respect, fairness, and doing one's best. Through his example of respect and commitment, he impacted thousands of students. Congratulations, Coach Cook. Elizabeth Betsy Fields has been a dedicated supporter of Mount Tabor for more than 10 years and has proudly continued to serve 4 years after her youngest child's graduation. She served as PTSA Volunteer Coordinator, the Vice President of the Academics Board, and PTSA Executive President. Betsy helped establish the Spartan Hall of Fame and served as its committee chair. In addition, she organized the Mount Tabor High School 50th Anniversary Celebration. Betsy not only uses her organizational gifts to benefit Mount Tabor, she has served as a volunteer at First Presbyterian Church with Pop Warner Football and the River Run Film Festival. Congratulations, Betsy.
All right, let's move down.
Chris Gaynor graduated from Mount Tabor in 2004 as the all-time leading scorer for the men's basketball program, where he excelled as a point guard and finished with more than 1,500 points and 450 assists during his career as a 4-year starter. He made All-State and All-Conference teams and was selected as the MVP for the Bull City Classic and North Carolina play-by-play tournaments. He also played junior varsity football and was the manager of the soccer team. Gaynor attended Winthrop University on a basketball scholarship and helped lead the team to 4 Big South Conference championships. In 2007, he was named Mid-Major MVP by College Insider, as well as the MVP of the Metro PCS Orange Bowl Classic. Currently, Gaynor lives in Charleston, South Carolina, and works for the state of South Carolina as a Social Security Disability Examiner. Congratulations, Chris Gaynor. The valedictorian of Mount Tabor's class of 1969, Thad Stanley, excelled not only in academics, but in sports and extracurricular activities. He was a National Merit Scholar and the first Mount Tabor student to attend the Governor's School for Math. He was the first editor of the yearbook and the first consul of the Latin Club. He further demonstrated his leadership skills as Vice President of the National Honor Society and the junior class. Stanley played varsity basketball and tennis and ran cross country and track. After graduating from MIT in 1973 with a chemical engineering degree, he attended MIT's Sloan School of Business. Currently, he is the founder and manager of a privately held hedge fund. Congratulations, Mr. Stanley. Please join me in congratulating all these outstanding members of our Mount Tabor family and the latest inductees into the Spartan Hall of Fame. Freshman Sydney Watts, escorted by Brian Watts.
I forgot what side she goes to. And then they're going to walk to the 50 and then to get the picture taken. Oh, she didn't pause for a picture.
Okay, we'll get the next.
Sophomore Lily Mormon, escorted by Chris Mormon. Junior Danielle White, escorted by Ontario Watlington. Next, we would like to introduce your 2017 homecoming candidates. Hallie Barksdale, escorted by David Barksdale. Hallie is a member of Student Council, National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Tabor Girls Club, and is the captain of the Mount Tabor dance team. She would like to thank her parents for their unending support, her sister Emma Jane for being a great role model, and her dogs, Diggity, Chief, and Pinto Bean, for being her best friends. Devonna Best, escorted by Devin Best. Devonna is a member of the indoor and outdoor track teams. She thanks God for coming before everything in her life. She would also like to thank her mom and dad for always being there and pushing her to be the best she can be. She also wants to recognize her brother for being her friend through high school and being by her side. Lastly, she would like to thank Coach Lyons and Coach Riley for pushing her in track and field. Haley Chadwick, escorted by Todd Chadwick. Haley is a member of the varsity women's soccer team, National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and serves as the president of Tabor Girls Club. She would like to thank her parents for their constant love and support, her 3 older brothers for being her role models and making her laugh, and her dog, Donald, for all the snuggles throughout high school.
This is my fault. It's really my fault.
We wanted them to get out.
Staten DeBrew, escorted by Marty DeBrew. Staten is a member of varsity swimming, student council, National Honor Society, and National English Honor Society. She would like to thank her family, friends, teachers, and coaches for helping her get where she is today.
Oh yeah. This should be interesting. Oh, she's 2? Oh, her brother's surprised her. Oh no.
Jaya Mishra, escorted by Garish Mishra and Akash Mishra. Jaya serves as the Student Council President and is member of National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Tabor Girls Club, Latin Club, Crosby Scholars, and Varsity Women's Basketball. She would like to thank her mom and dad, brother and family for their endless support. She would also like to thank her amazing friends, teammates, and coaches. Abigail Mosqueda, escorted by Jaquan King. Abigail is a member of Stand Club and Key Club. She would like to thank her parents and friends for supporting her tonight. Go Spartans! Madison Nomson, escorted by Eric Nomson. Madison is a member of the varsity lacrosse and field hockey teams, Tabor Girls Club, National Honor Society, and Serve the City. She would like to thank her parents and fellow Spartans for their support. Charnessa Reed, escorted by Keyshawn Reed. Charnessa is a member of the track and field team and AAU track and field. She would like to thank her mom, sisters, and everyone who has pushed her to be great. Natalie Tyson, escorted by John Tyson. Natalie is a member of the varsity volleyball team, Stand Club, National Honor Society, and Crosby Scholars. She would like to thank her mom, dad, and sister Miranda for always supporting her in everything she does. Corley Ponder is a member of the varsity cross country and track and field team and a member of the Tabor Girls Club, National Honor Society, and National English Honor Society. Corley could not be here tonight, but would like to thank her parents and brother for always supporting her. Let's give our 2017 homecoming court another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so come up. We can come up here. Oh, come up.
Without further ado, we would like to introduce you to this year's Miss Spartan, Charnessa Reed. pass was intercepted by number 15. He lost 5. Devontae Levin, 45-yard touchdown run for the Spartans. Zach Leslie Nguyen on the carry, 46 yards for another Mount Tabor touchdown. That's Cameron Matthews.